welcome back to Moynihan Movie Reviews. If this is your first time here, I'm happy to see you. Now, today I got a special treat for you because I'm telling you about my personal favorite movie. And that is Monsters, Inc. Yes, sir, by Pixar. Now, I've got a little summary of the plot of this movie. If you haven't seen it, first of all, go repent. Second of all, go watch this movie. But not until I'm done with my review. And even if you have seen it, perhaps you've missed a few details or forget some things. So let's refresh your memory a bit. The film is about a monster world completely powered by children's dreams. John P. Sullivan, also known as Sully, is one of the leading scarers and is responsible for a lot of the power that keeps his world running. Ooh, but one night a child sneaks into this world of monsters, and Sully and his sidekick Mike have to work together to try to get her back to her home. Meanwhile, more and more human children are beginning to become less scared of monsters, threatening the well-being of the monster world. Randall, Sully and Mike's rival and co-worker, is in the process of creating a machine that forces screams out of the children. Sully and Mike, despite overcoming many obstacles, eventually destroy this machine and discover that laughter is a more effective form of power. Now I have to give credit where credit's due. Those words were from psu.edu.com. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Now, what I love about this movie is how many themes and lessons are woven in and throughout. Probably the largest and most obvious theme is embracing your fear, because it can actually help you. Now that might sound off when you first hear it, but if you think about it, in the movie, the monsters are actually terrified of the humans because they're unknown to them, and they think that they might harm them or destroy the monster world. And yet, the children are scared of the monsters. And what happens in the end is that both Boo, the child, and Mike and Sully have to not be afraid of each other to live and to get Boo back to safety. You know, in our life, there may be things that we are terrified of, but with God's help, if we can allow that fear to give us strength, it can actually propel us forward. Another large theme that was portrayed throughout this film is that of friendship. Mike and Sully risked it all together. They almost died doing a roller coaster type thing, holding on to a door. And not only that, but they were co-workers, roommates, everything. They practically lived together. And they couldn't have done any of their crazy adventure without one another. Last but not least, let's remember that in the movie, laughter was 10 times stronger than scares, and that was the answer. So, yes, after official review, this movie gets a 10 out of 10. Not only did Pixar create an awesome scene and an entertaining movie, but they use their creativity to incorporate real life themes. So let's remember them real quick before you leave. Number 1, don't let your fear hold you back, but instead propel you forward. Number 2, keep your friends close. And number 3, just laugh and pursue joy in your life, because that is strength. I hope you enjoyed my review. Of course, there's so much more to be said about this movie. But I'm tapping out for now.